We're here to bring real solutions to real problems affecting real people today. With your support, you can join us in becoming part of the solution and a part of this movement.
Hello everybody. As you can see, the sun is going down, and in this video you're only going to see me for this few seconds, because once the sun has gone all the way down, I'm going to take a tour up on the hill behind me with my lights on. I want to show you the light feature and what it can do. But here's to it, right? Everybody needs a good set of headlights. And we're back, folks. You might notice it's pretty dark. You can kind of see the light of a neighbor over there, but we're gonna swing around to the hill. See how well the camera picks up the headlights. Oh, look at that. The scariest part about this trip for me is the bugs. We're going up along the edge of the woods. There will be lots and lots of mosquitoes, and I may or may not get eaten alive. If you don't hear from me again, they got me. No, really. I'll be fine. It is bug season in upstate New York, though. The camera's not picking up the light as well as my eyes can. I can already see the top of that first little hill. Now we're going up the hill. I can see the trail quite perfectly. And bright, glorious green light. Branded for the organization. Branding matters. Oh yeah, the bugs are coming out for this. This is less fun than I thought it would be. Because of the bugs. Mosquitoes. Everything's got to eat though, right? I think I left the trail. I did. Get back on it though. And we do have bear and mountain lion and oh, it's that vicious weasel. What's it called? I'll remember as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm sure. But there is a large kind of weasel that likes to kill and eat things. Fishers. We have fishers here. I first learned about fishers from Marty Stauffer on PBS. It's an old nature show. See how many bug bites I count when I get back. So we're just going to go up this trail. Goes by the shop that my brother works out of. You can see the lights for the shop probably. Right? So it gets lit up there. I could go that way, but I'm not gonna, because there'll be way more bugs up there. But I want you to see just how brightly lit these lights are. Gotta thank Devin Hamilton of Rapadapt for offering this upgrade to us as we were going through the designs. These lights actually saved my life. I was taking a train to either Houston or Phoenix. I think it was Phoenix last year. And I had a layover on the train in New Orleans. So we got a hotel about a block away from the train station. And lo and behold, I come out the train station without any other means of transport other than my wheelchair. And the construction on the sidewalks on both sides between the station and the hotel, I had to go down the road at 2 a.m. in New Orleans. That's a very dangerous proposition for someone in a wheelchair, unless you have lights like these. Without these lights, I wouldn't have been seen, and I very likely would have been hit. I did not get hit, because I was seen. I also have an air horn on this. That helps be heard in those situations. Done that before. But the rain really washed this out. See all the little trickle trails. Rain running off the hill. We're gonna get there though. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. Cannot be stopped in an endurance power chair. That's what I like to think. I like to think I'm unstoppable now. Here we are, about halfway through the trail. I just realized that my screen switched on my phone, just how I control the camera. Hopefully it caught everything. I mean, it's mostly me getting eaten by bugs. Talking about how these lights kept me from getting hit by a car in New Orleans last year. Right, I mean, I'm up on the hill. This is where the firewood and the construction machines and the tree line is. You can't see the tree line, but I can. Here we are, getting close to the shop. A lot of machinery up here. My brother's been doing well for himself. Proud of it. Bugs are getting me, folks. They are getting me. He's slowly eaten alive. Hopefully he's not still working in there. I might freak him out with these lights. He very well could think I'm an alien. Spaceship. It's usually when you see green lights this bright, right? Aliens in movies and TV shows. See, he's been working on something here. All the tools are out. Got some lumber laying around. We're almost coming out the other side where there's an actual pavement. There is a part of me that really wanted to go farther up on the hill at night, but the rest of me doesn't want to get eaten alive by mosquitoes. There we are, not too far from the pavement. Street lights. Oh, we could go left up here and cut home quicker, but I think I'm going to go straight through. Come down the next road. It's not that far. Yeah, maybe 600 yards. And if you can see all the gravel here, you can see where the rain has really washed through. We are on pavement now. This is a little residential road. That light in the upper left is actually the moon. It looks pretty full. This is where my uncle used to live before he passed. We had his celebration of life in May. Hear the difference in the motor when we're going downhill? So this not only has the bright green lights up front, but it has red taillights in the back. So I'm going to feel very comfortable going down the road. Yeah, we can see cars from a long distance away now if we had to. That's a street light at the top of the frame. And now we're coming back into town. I didn't go too far up the hill, but it was definitely very dark. And I could definitely see the whole way. You can see the blinking light up there. That's my town's claim to fame. A caution light. It's really all it's got for street lights. There's a car coming. They'll see us, but I see them, so I'm going to get out of the way. Better safe than sorry. Boy, rain washed the pavement right out of the shoulder on the road here. We got a bunch of it, and I just missed a skunk. You might have seen it go across the road there. That was a mostly white skunk. We have those around here. That may, in fact, have been the most dangerous moment of the trip. You do not want to get sprayed in the face by a skunk. There's some traffic going by. Now we're at the gas station. The other claim to fame in Mount Upton, where I live. I almost never take the sidewalks in town. We get freeze and thaw that causes heave, and there's always bumps in the sidewalk. But the road has a nice, packed gravel bed under it, and it doesn't really heave with freeze and thaw. Since I'm going against traffic, I can see it from a mile away. I'm perfectly safe going down the side of the road. I don't recommend doing this unless you're very adept at your surroundings, knowing where you are, paying attention. Always use the sidewalks, unless you're me. I take risks because risk is a part of life, but I take mitigated risks. I grew up on this highway. Been doing this for almost 40 years now. You can see that these lights afford me a lot more visibility than the street lights do. They're actually so powerful that the housings kind of get hot. I'm touching them right now. They're not too hot to the touch, but they're almost too hot to the touch. Definitely got the bug bites on my arms. I can feel them. As long as we're going down this road is as long as we went up the path on the hill. Basically kind of circled around this part of town. 2 churches, gas station, half a post office. I say half because it's only open half the day. Yep, my town is so small that I only have half a post office. Half a post office. You'd think I'd been talking to the camera long enough I'd know how to speak. I love the way these motors just purr on flat ground. Next month I'm going to Dallas. There's a ALS Nexus, kind of like a convention specific to ALS, because we want to hear what problems people have, and we understand that all sorts of different disabilities come with all sorts of different problems, particularly with their equipment. We're going to start branching out away from abilities expos, which are nice, because you see all sorts of different disabilities, but to disability-specific events, so we can hear their needs and try to address them. That's a great thing about open hardware. See, there's lights coming now. We're going to get off the access road, get onto the shoulder, right? But because of these lights, not only do I see them, but they see me. You can see they even moved over a little bit. That's safety. And politeness on their part. They gave me room. On the right there, you can see we're lighting up the town sign. And we're back where I live. There's my driveway. Alright folks, that's nighttime.